The sun was beginning to dip behind the trees as my wife and I set up our campsite by the serene ranch lake, the water reflecting the warm hues of the evening sky. A peaceful escape from our hectic city life. We hadn't expected any trouble, yet the tranquility was shattered when HOA Karen appeared, her face twisted with anger, brandishing a gun as if she owned the entire property and had the right to enforce her whims with violence. "You shouldn't be here," she yelled, her finger tightening on the trigger, her entitlement radiating like a toxic cloud over the campsite. My heart raced, panic clawing at me as I instinctively tried to shield my wife, but she stepped forward calmly, her eyes unwavering, and in that instant, I was reminded of a secret she had never shared with anyone, her past as special forces. Could someone who thrives on intimidation and power ever stand a chance against true skill and training? In a fluid, controlled motion that seemed almost unreal, my wife disarmed Karen with precision, holding her at bay while maintaining her composure and voice steady, commanding Karen to drop the weapon immediately. The shock on Karen's face was priceless, her confidence crumbling as she realized she was no match for the woman she had underestimated, someone who had faced far greater threats and survived. Witnesses from nearby campsites watched in awe and disbelief as my wife ensured Karen was restrained safely while I called the authorities, all the while explaining the importance of boundaries, respect, and the real consequences of reckless aggression. By the time the sheriff arrived, Karen had been humiliated, forced to confront the gap between her delusions of control and the reality of accountability, while my wife remained stoic, a quiet hero who had protected not only our lives, but the sanctity of our peaceful escape. That night, as we sat by the fire, reflecting on the ordeal, I realized just how fragile ego and entitlement can be in the face of courage, skill, and composure, and how the people we love can sometimes hold strength we never imagined, but also how vital it is to respect boundaries and think twice before underestimating anyone, no matter how calm they may seem.